What, is it the gloves, Harry?
Yeah.
Come on.
There's clearly a digger M.
Oh my God.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Prince Harry's bitter battle against the British government has already cost UK taxpayers close to £300,000. You see, the prince's police protection was cut when he stood back as a working royal. He offered to pay for it himself, but he was told police are not guns for hire. So he's taken his fight with the Home Office to court. That's the government department responsible for RAVEC, or the Royal and VIP Executive Committee. That decides the level of publicly funded security an individual member of the royal family gets. Prince Harry's security was withdrawn way back in February 2020. Now, Prince Harry's legal team previously argued that a senior palace aide who allegedly didn't get on with Prince Harry was part of the committee that made the decision. But lawyers for the Home Office insist that RAVEC was perfectly entitled to make the decision it did. Now, you might be asking, hold on, how come Prince Harry and Meghan were seen at the Queen's funeral? What about the Jubilee celebrations? Even their daughter Lilibet was pictured in the grounds of their UK home, Frogmore Cottage. That's because the Sussexes do automatically qualify for security when they're at a big royal event, and indeed at their UK home of Frogmore Cottage, because it falls within the guarded perimeter of the Windsor estate. Despite this, the Duke of Sussex has previously argued he doesn't feel safe bringing his family to the UK. Prince Harry's previously claimed he doesn't want UK taxpayers to pay for police protection. But according to a Freedom of Information request, it's reported that Prince Harry may have inadvertently landed Brits with a $300,000 security bill because a judge has granted permission for Prince Harry to bring legal action against the Home Office.
Privacy! We want 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 privacy!
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are in an unbearable predicament over attending King Charles's coronation. And I really feel for them, because on one hand, I couldn't care less, and on the other hand, I don't give a shit.
The hugest fan of South Park, but the episode was featuring them sort of demanding their privacy as they go on a talk show and referring to Prince Harry's book as a wah, which is I mean, it's just superb. But apparently, yes, the reports claim, usually from Meghan moaning to her friends and her friends talking to the media, usually with her agreement, that she was rather upset about how they were portrayed. But this is the thing that worries me. Why is she surprised by this, if she is indeed surprised?
Well, this is it, because they're basically getting some of their own medicine coming back at them, because they've been on the attack and coming a go at the royal family, with whether the Netflix documentary, whether through the book Spare, and now suddenly they're being lampooned and having criticism coming at them, from a cartoon. And they suddenly find that they're on the defensive. And in a way, it's their own medicine coming back to haunt them. They basically got something coming back at them. They don't like it. And now suddenly they now need to take a look at themselves and think, well, actually, if we don't like it, what do other members of our family feel like when we're attacking them all the time?
Absolutely.
Now, okay, it's a very different set of circumstances, but it's in a way still linked. And the whole thing is just adding to the soap opera element to this whole issue.
Yeah, exactly. And the interesting thing, of course, is there's still this debate about whether or not they're going to come to King Charles's coronation on May the 6th. The general view seems to be he's going to invite them. They won't have a big role, but they won't be totally humiliated. He is his son, after all, along with William. But we're not really wanting Meghan there. And, of course, this big concern over security, which Harry and Meghan claim is an issue. I mean, I think if the world's great and the good can manage to come to Westminster Abbey for the coronation, I think Harry and Meghan are probably going to be safe. But there's also just this issue that, you know what, they've lost so much popularity here, and the comments they've made and what they've said about the royal family, the popularity of particularly William and Kate, that actually there's a big risk that Harry and Meghan turn up, that they get booed by the waiting crowds, because by definition they'll be the royalists, they'll be the people who love Charles, who love William.
Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. We're deep diving revenge, so be sure to check back for those videos. Those are my most fun things that I record. I love it so much. I'm really enjoying the deep dive. Check out my merch. I now have Hank and Skank stuff up. I'll put the link in the comments, and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. I'm about to start doing extra Harry and Meghan stuff content over there, so check that out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.